For three things to know. Number one, there's some bad drivers out there. Atlanta. Sometimes they're driving a truck. Upper left in the circle, a truck and car collide. The car is sideways in front of the truck, and somehow the truck driver doesn't know.
Whoa.
View from the car.
Oh my.
Keeps going. Eventually realized, I got a car on my front bumper. Need to stop here.
Quarter mile into the trip.
Yeah, and he was later hit with a number of tickets for not stopping.
Not having a license to transport cars, apparently.
Wow, nobody hurt. Number two, a guy in Florida really wanted a car. He goes into the dealership, applies for a car loan. Unfortunately, he was rejected, but you see his mugshot because he then tried to steal the car.
Is he wearing a garbage bag?
You know, they do things differently in Florida.
They do. Wow.
Number three, not everybody has a problem with gators in Florida, but maybe it seems like that because we show a lot of these type of videos. We got an alligator in a pool area. And you pan off to the right and you see it right there. So how do you get rid of a gator? Well, this guy comes in with a sweeper, like a broom almost, and tap it on the tail.
Pardon me? Excuse me.
And that gets it out of there.
Come on, out of here. Pardon me?
Excuse me.
That is
not here,
just,
buddy.
you know, that's just, Florida is just Floridaing right there.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Just kind of nerving.
And don't come back.
No. Let's see where this works.
It's Salute to Love Week, all this week on the Newlywed Game. Now, as you might imagine, we've heard just about every kind of wedding proposal there might be. But with us today are three couples who have three of our very favorite proposals. So let's bring them out and meet them right now. First, she's a 25-year-old police dispatcher, and he's a 28-year-old police officer. They've been married just 3.5 months. Let's meet Marie and Michael Pope. Hi. Hey, Michael, how are you? Good luck. Next, she's a 29-year-old marketing analyst, and he's a 33-year-old insurance broker. They've been married 21 months. Let's meet Megan and Jason Work. Hey, Megan. Jason, good luck to you. And finally, they're both 29 years old and professional dancers. They've been married 4 months. Say congratulations to Robin and Patrick Swift. Hey, good luck. Good luck. I'm Gary Kroeger, and welcome to our favorite proposals edition of the Newlywed Game. Welcome. Welcome to the show, everyone. You know, I want to just take a moment to acknowledge this beautiful set. How about this? The art department is really trying to get you guys in the mood for love here, don't you think? And hopefully in the mood for competition. Because here's how we're going to play. I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm looking for matching answers. Coupled with the most matching answers, have the most points, we'll get that second honeymoon. All right? Is that fair enough? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Robin, I'm going to start with you. Take a look at Patrick on this screen.
My wife certainly takes her time when it comes to...
Can you finish that sentence of Patrick's for 10 points?
Doing my hair.
Doing your hair.
her hair.
Love it. You love it? What's going on with the hair? Is this...
Well, I have really big hair, and
Yeah.
like it's up now, but it's like really big, and it just takes a really long time. I got up at 4:30 this morning to get it halfway done, and got here, and they redid it anyway.
Megan, with quasi-big hair, semi-big hair, take a look at Jason.
The one thing I'm not as confident doing in front of my wife is...
brushing his teeth.
He's not confident brushing his teeth in front of you. All right.
driving.
Brushing my teeth?
You're right, driving, you should be worried.
Driving? Why aren't you?
Well, I have to drive and not really pay attention to where I'm going, not get off on our own off-ramp because I'm off in my thinking and go through a red light that I didn't even see the light. And so she's always criticizing that I won't get our kid home on time. And
I say that if our kids are in the car and he's taking them to school, they'll wind up in Seattle.
So when you go out, do you do most of the driving?
no, I do all the
No, he
driving.
does all the driving.
Interesting. Great, here's Michael.
My wife can seduce me easily when she puts on her...
Nothing.
When you put on your nothing. All right?
sleeping sweats.
What? Sleeping sweats.
Sleeping sweats. Ever since we got married, she wears these so-called sweats, I guess. And
Yeah.
Actually, nothing would be just as good, but Sweats work too.
But those sweats just get your motor running.
I get my motor running. Anything gets my motor running, but those sweats.
All right, let's switch things around. See if you make some points by looking at Marie.
The worst mistake my husband made while we were dating was...
Wow. Calling my ex-girlfriends?
calling other girls.
Calling your ex-girlfriend?
Tell you.
How did you find this out?
The phone bill, and he tried to lie, but I had them all highlighted. What's this? What's this?
She caught me.
Then I checked in the phone book to match the numbers, and that's how I caught him.
Who's the cop here? Me or her?
Jason, take a look at Megan.
I can tell my husband's grouchy when he's
Hungry.
Grouchy when you're hungry, okay?
quiet. You're always quiet when you're grouchy. I just know that something's up if I don't hear from him for the day.
Is that true, Jason?
That's true. Crawl in my cave.
All right. Patrick, here's Rob.
The average number of times we have sex each week is...
Gotta be one.
One, okay?
1.
One.
Yes!
Patrick, you got awfully excited about that one right there.
I'm right! I love
Okay.
being right.
Well, guess what? You got 2 questions right, so you got 20 points. The coach, Marie and Michael, you got 10 points. You got a match. We're waiting for Megan and Jason to do some work here. You've got no points. Now, one of these brides discovered that her husband bought her a fake diamond engagement ring. Which one was it? We'll find out right after this. Welcome back to our favorite proposals edition of the Newlywed Game. Today we're playing with 3 couples who all came up with very unique ways to propose marriage. Now, Marie, I heard that you were so confused when Michael proposed to you that he had to actually spell it out.
I was very confused.
What happened?
We worked together. He's a police officer. I'm a dispatcher. We
Right.
were working the same shift. He planned it out to where he pretended as though he went out on a fake traffic stop, although he was out in the back lot of the station the whole time. Pretended as though he pulled over a driver and wanted to run the license status of that person. And basically what he did was...
Basically what I did was, being the romantic at heart and the cop that I am, got in the air and I phonetically spelled it out in our police language, which was William Ida Lincoln Lincoln, Young Ocean Union, which was Will You, and then Mary Adam Robert Young, Mary Edward, which was Marry Me. And so she's typing away at the computer, typing it in, not knowing anything, and everybody was in on it luckily, and they told her to say, hey, you know, really read what it says, and she finally clicked it.
Okay, so what did you say then?
I said affirmative.
You said affirmative. Oh, that's great.
Affirmative.
That's very funny. Now, Megan, you and Jason had a storybook proposal?
Yes, we did. While we were dating, Jason knew that I used to keep journals. And one day he took me up to Julian, which is a real remote area near San Diego, very rural. Took me out in the middle of a field and said he had something to read to me. And he opened up a book, and in the book was a story about a little girl who had little dreams and ambitions of what she wanted to do when she grew up. And a story about a guy who at the same time was growing up with all these ambitions and dreams and goals. And the story was actually about him and I. And then at the end of the story, he said that we got together towards the end and decided to cement this friendship into a marriage. And he asked me to marry him.
That's great. Now, Patrick, when you proposed to Robin, I heard that she was a little disappointed.
Yeah, I had this big planned, real elaborate dinner set up, and I was gonna propose and everything, and I gave her the ring, and she laughed at me.
Why?
Please, let me tell you why I laughed.
Please do.
Let me take you there.
All
This
right.
was the most pathetic, sad ring that you have ever seen in your life. It was a bubble gum type ring you get out of a bubble gum machine. And I was laughing because I thought he was joking. I was like, okay, this is a joke. Well, he wasn't. He placed it on my finger and he was like all going, I can't believe that you're being like this. And I was going, oh my gosh. You know, so I actually had to accept the ring, put it on my finger, sit through dinner and have people ask to see my ring and show this fake plastic ring to everyone. Adjustable, get it to fit, you know, little thing. But then when he took me home, He actually had my real ring on top of a brand new Porsche that he had bought me.
Then what was your response?
Oh, well, my response was yes with the fake ring, but when I seen that, I was like, yes.
Clever, Patrick. Megan and Jason, you've got some points to make here. You got a big goose egg up there right now. Big 0. A lot of game to play. Marie and Michael Pope, you've got 10 points. You got a match? And off to a swift start are Robin and Patrick with 20 points. Now, this is a multiple choice round where I'm going to ask each one of you a multiple choice question, give you 3 answers. I want you to match the answer that your mate said. You'll get 10 points if you do. Ready? Marie, I'm going to start with you. If you gathered up all of your beauty aids, did Michael say that they would fit in a cosmetic bag, a suitcase, or a semi-trailer?
A semi-trailer.
Megan, which of the following did Jason say you would prefer not to share with him? A checking account, your food, or the bathroom?
The bathroom.
That's what Jason said. Jason?
Checking account.
Checking account? We share one now.
Oh, I know, but you always wanted one just so you can go shopping.
No, I
do
want.
that all the time.
No, I thought the bathroom because we've never shared a bathroom until this house. This is the first time we've had to share a bathroom, and I would rather not.
It's working out. Robin, according to Patrick, if you had to parallel park in a tight space, you would most likely sail right in, go back and forth till you're both motion sick, or get out and make him park it.
Get out and make him park it.
That ever happen?
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. I hate that. It's like, if it doesn't have valet, I don't want to go. I'll let him do it. You do it, man.
I'll bet you're happy to park that Porsche, aren't you?
Yeah.
Patrick, this is for you. Now that Robin's met your family, did she say she would describe you as the funny one, the smart one, or the good-looking one?
She would describe me as the smart one.
No, what did you say, Robin?
Funny, the funny one. Look at the ring you gave me when you were next to me. I'm sorry.
Is she right?
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I guess so.
The funny one.
Jason, did Megan say at dinner time you were most likely to cook the meal, clean up after the meal, or do nothing but eat?
Cook the meal.
Megan?
He's a really cook. He always cooks. He's a really good cook, and he's the only one that'll do it.
So gotta eat. Finally, Michael, how did Marie say you were most like a race car driver when you're making love? You've got fast moves, you've got endurance, or 1 lap and you need a pit stop?
1 lap and I need a pit stop.
No. Marie?
I said he's got fast moves because he's usually the one who initiates it, and he's always putting the moves on me.
Hey, nice talking to you. Now next, these newlywed husbands are going to find out some juicy secrets about their wives. It's our Salute to Love Week here on the Newlywed Games. We'll come right back. Salute to Love Week here on the Newlywed Game, and we're back with a special edition. An edition where Megan and Jason Work are now on the board with 10 points. Ray and Michael Pope, 20 points. Robin and Patrick Swift, first place with 30 points. Now, gentlemen, listen up, because before the show, we talked to your wives, and they talked to us very intimately. They revealed little secrets about themselves and your relationship. I'm going to reveal those secrets. If you think it's your wife that said that, you will quickly hold up that sign that you now have. Let's see it. And you'll yell out, "That's my wife!" Right. Now, if you're the one that's right and it was your wife, you'll get 10 points. But you got to listen and you got to think, because if you're wrong, you'll lose 10 points. And you got to be the first one up to win or lose. You ready? She says if you try to hide anything from her, she will search and search until she finds it.
That's my wife! Snoopy.
I guess we kind of know that's true, don't we?
I know the answer to that.
I found out the hard way.
You embarrass her the most when you correct her in public.
That's my wife!
What does he do, Robin?
He does. He'll correct me when we're like out in public. You know, if I'll be.
I just try to
See?
help you out.
He just did it.
I just try to help her out a little.
Don't take me there.
Guilty as charged. Guilty guilty as charged. She believes women are much smarter than men.
That's my wife.
No. Who was that?
It's a fact of life.
Yeah. Women hide phone numbers where they can't be found.
That's
They're much
true.
smarter.
Got me there.
It really bugs her when you keep chewing, even after you're done eating.
That's my wife!
She thinks you have the cutest butt.
That's my wife.
He does.
He does?
He has a very small, like firm, nice little fanny.
All right. She says if a friend asks her to keep a secret, she won't even tell you.
That's my wife.
Good job. Right?
I have friends who tell me a lot of secrets. And I can't tell anybody, so I'm not even gonna tell him.
She secretly would love to pose for Playboy.
That's my wife.
Marie?
I've just always told him if I had the figure, I would do it. So maybe someday I'll get that figure and I just might do it.
Michael? Sure.
Take the money.
We did the girls of dispatch.
There you go.
She admits during lovemaking that her mind sometimes wanders to her next day's to-do list.
That's my wife.
I didn't
Not
say-
all the time, sometimes. I just
Sometimes,
think
huh?
about the next day and what I have to do, and then all of a sudden I go, oh my gosh, and I get back in the moment.
On our to-do list is a commercial break, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, we'll find out which one of these couples will win that fantastic second honeymoon. We're back with our special edition of the Newlywed Game. At the end of this round, one of these couples will be off on a fabulous second honeymoon. Ellen, tell them where they're going.
Gary, there's only one place to send the winning couple of our favorite proposals, and that's the French Riviera. They'll spend a week in Nice, the heart of the French Riviera, where they'll soak up the exotic atmosphere of the Côte d'Azur, visit the picturesque cities of Cannes, Saint-Tropez, or Monte Carlo, or just relax on the beach and spend the evenings at the local casinos, courtesy of Victory Travel. Bonjour, Gary.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Well, not bad. Now you know what you're playing for. The Swifts are in first place with 50 points. Close behind are the Popes with 40. Yeah! The Works are working it. You've got 30 points, and you're very much in this game. Now, we switch things around from the way we usually do it. The guys are back there. I'm going to give your husbands a couple of choices. He's going to hold up the card that best applies to you wives. You then have to match. I start at 10 points, keeps going up till it gets to 100 for the last one. Okay? Starting at 10 points, daytime soaps or nighttime dramas. Marie?
Nighttime drama.
Perfect.
Nighttime drama.
Good. Robin?
Daytime soap.
Perfect. For 20 points, sets the trend or follows the fad. Megan?
Follows the fad.
You do indeed. Robin?
Sets the trend.
Excellent. Marie?
Follows the fad.
You set the trend. For 30 points, flirtatious or shy? Robin?
Shy.
Shy. Marie?
Flirtatious.
Okay. Megan?
Flirtatious.
Shy, said Jason.
Oh my god.
For 40 points, lets him tell a story or finishes his sentences. What do you do, Marie?
Finishes his sentences.
Good job. Megan?
Let him tell the story.
Excellent. Robin?
Finish his sentences.
Yes, as he does to you. For 50 points, keeps what she buys or returns everything. Megan?
Returns everything.
Says you keep what you buy. Robin?
Returns everything.
Good.
Keeps everything.
Okay, very good. This is for 60 points. Sassy in bed or quiet instead. Robin?
Quiet instead.
Perfect. Great.
Sassy in bed.
Sassy. Megan?
Sassy in bed.
Sassy. All right, you're right back in there. Okay, right now in first place still are the Swifts, Robin and Patrick with 260. In second place are Marie and Michael Polk with 230. Megan and Jason, you've got 160. You are still in this game. This is the one for 100 points. Has one Big O or has lots? I'm going to start with you, Megan. This would give you a first place tie with 260.
Has lots.
Okay, you got 260. So I'm going to move over to you, Marie. This would put you in sole possession of first place with 330.
Has one Big O.
Says you have lots. All right, now don't say anything, Robin. If you don't get this, we're going to do a playoff for this tie. If you get it right, you are far and away the winner today with 360. What's going to be?
Has one Big O?